message from our designers, Burrows. The first Digital Stowaways original commentary.
Original commentary?
On the 13th of December, 1973,
Shit, we are going
French
back,
journalist
OJ.
Claude Raeliens was driving through the volcanic area.
I honestly don't remember this happening, but I wasn't alive then.
When he had a sudden
point.
urge to take a walk.
You were?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not a model.
Suddenly, he noticed a bright, flashing light in the sky. Heading
I like
in his
observational
direction.
comedy. This happened
And
to
as it
everyone.
got closer, he saw that it was made of a grey metallic substance, the shape of a flattened bell. His curiosity turned to anticipation as the machine approached him, until, when about 30 meters away, it stopped and hovered, still, just above the...
So what this is this is the summary of everything that the Raeliens believe. So Rael gladly produced this video, and I don't think this is actual video evidence.
No.
Because it looks too HD.
Yeah.
For something that would have been made in 72. So I think maybe this is a
73.
recreation. 73, I'm sorry. I got the date wrong.
Maybe the aliens gave him the technology.
Do you think the aliens gave him HD cameras to film their spacecraft here?
I'd say so.
But why isn't their spacecraft in HD?
Because
They haven't
it has
developed...
cloaking devices
Okay.
that
But-
interfere with the camera.
Oh, so because they went back in time to the 70s, they cloaked themselves to not be HD, because people couldn't handle seeing HD back then.
Obviously, people's eyes were in standard definition back then.
Oh, so this isn't a recreation, this is him actually meeting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A trapdoor opened, unfolding into a staircase. What at first Claude thought was a child stepped down and walked straight towards him.
Is that Raw or the child? I can't tell.
Rael?
Rael or the child? And either way, why does he look so gay and like a character from an RPG?
Not even a good RPG. Like a 70s RPG.
I don't know, I would play the Raelian RPG.
Yeah,
if there was
so-
the Raelian universe where somehow you were this medieval homosexual and you were playing with aliens. I don't know, but I like this. This religion so far has got me 100%.
Oh yeah, I'm a true believer.
As a true journalist,
He's a true
and
journalist.
asked, "Where do you come from?"
Well, that's not
From
very
very
good
far
journalism.
away.
He wasn't even
And
polite.
I've come
No.
to talk to you, Claude.
He didn't say hi.
Nope.
They talked. Claude was invited into the craft, and over the next 6 consecutive days, the extraterrestrial dictated a series of messages, which
I
are
have a
both
question.
clear and
What's your question? How could you have a question? There's a series of messages from the aliens.
How do the aliens know how to speak French? Because French isn't even the dominant language of Earth. It's not like the aliens like, so we'll pick the #1 language. French.
Do you really think the aliens can't master the language of French? Do you think the French people are really that more advanced than aliens?
Good point.
I really think the aliens they can outsmart the French.
But that being said, do you reckon they had translation difficulties? Maybe he got the entire like message wrong just through some bad translations. They were using a phrase book. It's like
So
that
you're telling me these aliens came down and they said nothing about homosexuals?
No.
1% of the population. They said nothing about that 1% of the population.
Nope. Here's the
Okay.
thing. They were actually talking about conquering us all and killing us all, but it's like that Monty Python sketch with the Hungarian phrase book. Where like, my hovercraft is full of eels. It was just a huge mistranslation. The aliens are all coming to destroy us all in 3 months. That's 2012. That's what's happening.
Oh,
The Raeliens are coming back. They're going to kill us all.
They're not called the Raeliens.
Yeah, well,
they're
the
called...
aliens from Rayleigh.
Okay, from Rayleigh.
Ray. This is what the extraterrestrial said.
We created humanity.
And we're going to
You
destroy it.
mistook us for gods. We were the ones who started all the religions on Earth. And now that humanity is capable...
Wait a minute. So that's your bad?
Yeah.
You guys took a lot of... They just took the credit for a lot of bad things. You know, we've been blaming ourselves for the Crusades.
Yeah.
And for all these terrible things that human beings did in the name of
Ooh.
religion.
A lot of genocides.
Oh, virgin sacrifices. We've been feeling bad. Oh, slavery.
Oh.
Denying the Holocaust. That's another one. Now we know that it's all the aliens' fault
Thank God that our consciences are clean.
These guys are bad guys.
Yeah.
We should destroy them.
Yeah.
Understanding this, we would like you to build an embassy where we can land officially in front of everyone. A long time ago on our planet, we had reached a stage similar to the one you are in now. Our scientists were beginning to design life through the synthesis of DNA. The whole of our society watched with fascination as they created more and more sophisticated organs.
You know, just like all of our society watches with fascination as more and more complex members of the Kardashian family join and lead in an absurd combination. Who's leaving the Big Brother house next?
Good point. That is what everyone is obsessed with. Genetic DNA.
If you think about it deep enough, technically all those people are just DNA.
Well, they are just clones of each other.
Oh!
Got him.
Until one day, they made a mistake.
Up.
From then on, public opinion turned against these scientists, and they were forced to take their experiments elsewhere. They finally found a
mistake did
planet
they
suitable
make?
for the creation
Did they
of life.
accidentally create AIDS or something? Like, they don't explain how they fucked up. If everyone was watching with fascination, everyone wasn't against them, and then they did something that literally turned everyone so far against them they had to leave the planet, they fucked up badly. These are not the good guys.
See, I feel like if we take that same bit of audio and then we play it back and replace the video they're giving us here with just footage of Nazi propaganda, it would make kind of sense. Everyone watched with fascination and loved the ideas at the start. All of a sudden they did something fucked up.
Yeah.
So the Nazi aliens went to Earth and made us.
Of course.
We're the spawn of Nazi aliens.
No, I'm saying they created a disease. If they were messing with life, they fucked up somehow. And just created a disease. Or 28 days later situation. They created like a monster kind of thing that just started destroying them all.
If that's the case, then I'm really pissed if this guy's religion skips out the vampire parts. Because I know the aliens are cool, but vampires are cool too. Give them a spot.
Yeah.
It was your Earth, and at the time had no life on it at all. It was completely covered with water and clouds.
Many ancient texts point to the work of these scientific creators. Let's open the Bible at the book of Genesis, chapter 1,
Good thing they're
verse
starting
12.
with a factual book.
Oh yeah, the Bible's
They
very
divided
factual.
the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament.
The waters below was the ocean.
See, why'd they skip the vampires but not the Bible?
Yeah, good point. And I just realized I did defend these guys on the last episode.
You did defend them a lot.
But I just realized the problem because they do take the Bible as their factual book.
Yeah.
But the only reason people believe the Bible is because it's the word of God.
Which they don't believe. They believe it's the word of alien God.
True.
Which is just as crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And does just as... It's basically the same thing. A big, powerful, all-knowing, loving force from the sky. It's that we should probably still kill ourselves over it, because I don't think it changes anything.
No.
So, I agree with the Raeliens, but I don't agree with their peaceful tactics.
Above
Radical
were
peaceful.
the clouds.
Peacefulist?
Yes.
We dug with the help of enormous underwater explosions, creating huge holes into which the waters rushed, allowing dry land to emerge. An
I
island
forgot
formed,
that's how water
a
works.
continent, the original single continent.
Let the waters under heaven be gathered together into one place, and let dry land appear. Genesis 1:9.
On this single landmass,
This guy really doesn't use science at all, does he?
No, he actually does. He does kind of just mix in weird science and non-science.
No, but I'm saying he's using scientific explanation, but then he's using, instead of being like, and this was discovered by Galileo or something like that, he's just going, and this was discovered in this Bible verse.
Yeah, true. But the thing with the single continental landmass sort of thing, that's true.
Yeah, that is true. Of course that's
So
true.
he just throws in like weird true things and... Because I'm pretty sure Christians believe that...
Yeah, they believe in the continental drift and evolution
Oh, do
and
they?
all that crazy
No,
shit.
but I mean like creationists. Do they believe in continental drift?
No, they don't believe in continental drift. So he's against the creationists?
Yeah, but he still believes in Genesis.
Who would have thought with all the gay sex parties this guy would be against creationists?
Wow, weird.
Set up 7 laboratories, one for each of our own 7 races, and began our experiments synthesizing life.
Wait a second. I
Yeah.
just realized this
Started by
guy's
making simple life
pro-segregation.
forms, such as viruses and bacteria.
They set up a different laboratory for each race? Why not one big laboratory for all the races?
Yeah.
Racist fuck.
No, this guy's not even racist. This is a bunch of racist fucking aliens.
Yeah.
And now I've got to wonder, because racism's normally taught by your parents, but who taught aliens to hate non-existent black people? Black people didn't even exist yet, and these aliens were already down with the hate.
Yeah.
These aliens, they're really OG racist.
Yeah.
And as we progressed in our
Apparently
research,
we're intended
we
to
made
be
more
segregated?
complicated organisms. Plants, fish, reptiles, birds, and eventually mammals, daring each time to make an even more beautiful and sophisticated model of living art.
So this guy doesn't quite believe in natural selection. He believes in natural beautification. They just started making more and more beautiful things. This guy he's kind of like you. You're the peak of the Rail. You're Rail. He thinks he's the alien's secret, like, god. You're that, because you're the most beautiful man
And
on
apparently they
Earth.
love beautiful things. There we go.
And the Raeliens did create the most beautiful thing, being more complex.
Yep.
Thus, you, the most beautiful man on Earth. And who's the most beautiful woman?
I don't know.
Selena Gomez.
Okay.
You and Selena Gomez are the Raeliens' ideal people.
Okay, good.
You should clearly lead the world.
By the way,
Life
this
did not
guy's getting
evolve.
fucked up
It simply
with the same problem that creationists have a bit,
Yeah?
in that there's billions upon billions of species of bacteria.
Yeah, there is.
Like, we've talked about it before. There's just so much bacteria that it's just like...
These are some... Actually, no, because he kind of explains that the aliens started with the bacteria. But why did they start with so many?
Yeah.
Why did they make 1 billion bacteria before they made one person?
There's more types of bacteria, like, than there is people.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
so much fucking bacteria.
There's more bacteria than there is anything.
Yeah.
Apart from aliens. There's more aliens than
Oh,
bacteria.
of course.
inspiration of our chemical artists who integrated and adapted each new prototype to survive in the overall ecology. Fragrances, shapes, colors, styles, textures, movements.
Did these aliens just create just pretty things? These are some gay-ass aliens. I'm just gonna say, pause on these aliens?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there.
No homo right there.
Yeah.
They're just coming down and it's like, and we just created fragrances, and flowers, and children, and smiles, and butt plugs.
Did they create ugly things as well?
Yeah, who
Like-
created ugly things?
When a chimpanzee tears... You know how chimpanzees hunt little monkeys?
Yeah.
They get in a giant group and then catch a monkey and then tear it apart alive, limb from limb. It's one of the most brutal things in nature. Did they create that?
Or do they think that's beautiful?
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Do they think war's beautiful?
Ooh.
Is that why they created religion? Rael really got these aliens' message wrong. They basically came down and said, guys, we've been fucking with you for a while. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
We out.
No, it wasn't Rail's fault. It was the phrase book they had. It was wrong.
The phrase book they had.
Rituals were all made to have beauty, harmony, and balance. Seeing this incredible progress, opinions were divided in our government as to whether this artificial life was safe for us.
Oh, here's a good moment to pause. Because the Raelian people, they like controversy. So what they did is they decided, because they believe in the Star of the Bible, they'd use the Star of David, a Jewish sign. But they also thought, because they believe in peacefulness and freedom of speech, they'd throw the swastika in there.
Yeah.
But that's literally the only thing people have bad to say about Raelians. They're not really a culty in any other way.
Not particularly. And
Other than
also-
they use the swastika.
And the swastika, they're using the swastika in its original meaning anyway, which is from the Hindu religion, which is like good luck and peace and balance.
But I think everyone should know, Jewish people still get mad at Raelians for that.
Of course.
Because I think it's because they put it in the middle of the Star of David.
Of course. It's pretty insensitive.
It's just, Yeah, just cut the Star of David stuff out and your swastikas are fine. Yeah. If there's no
Created
Jews,
to
the
destroy the
swastikas
creators. We decided to allow our scientists to continue their experiments as long as they did not create any intelligent life. But the temptation was too strong for these scientists and artists, who were impassioned by their work of populating a virgin world. So one day, some of them decided to disregard their orders and synthesize intelligent people.
Gonna fuck that planet. But I like the idea that the scientists and the artists now just work together completely. They're just two groups together.
Of course.
Of course, the scientists and the artists went down.
Yeah, if there's any two groups that have got along notoriously well throughout history, it's been scientists and artists.
Oh, yeah, of course. Scientists and artists. There's a great bond between painting things and, discovering things.
Well, Da Vinci was a scientist and an artist.
Yeah, but now we've got photos.
Yeah, good point.
And I'm assuming these people had photos if they were flying to other planets and making
3D
life.
blueprints, like on this video.
Oh, clearly they had a lot of 3D blueprints. Most of their life was shown in 3D blueprints.
Yeah.
Let us make man in our image, after our likeness. Genesis 1:26.
Our government was extremely alarmed when it heard about this. How could we be sure that the human beings that had been created would not become a threat to us? For our own security, we told our scientists to keep these human beings in ignorance of any scientific knowledge. They were even told to make these people whom they had created believe that we were almighty gods, so as to be sure they would respect us.
This just turned into good science fiction.
Yeah.
He's getting on board with the Scientologists now. Like, at the start, he wasn't as good a writer, but over his time of leading this cult, he's actually become a better writer, I feel like.
This is an interesting as shit story. I would read this book.
Yeah, I would read this book. At the start, it's just, I met an alien, he looked animoid, he thought he was a kid, he talked to me. Now it's all about fucking this crazy bullshit. It's in-depth, there's some cool storyline. He got better at writing over time. Definitely. So he should have read a few, draft cults before he started with the really big cult.
Of every tree in the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat of it.
Stop
For on
using
that
the
day
Bible.
You shall surely die. Genesis 2:17.
At the time, the human beings called these extraterrestrials Elohim, which in ancient Hebrew meant those who come from the sky. It's found in the original Bibles, but in more recent times was mistranslated by the word God.
Here's the thing I'm really starting to get bothered by. This guy's just trying to make everyone happy. He just threw religion and threw everything in. He put a Hindu sign on, he made the Jews right, he made the Muslims right, he made the Christians right, he made the scientists right. He just and then he went, people who like aliens, you're right too.
And then he tried to make everyone peaceful and have fun and be free.
Someone needs to shoot this nigga.
I know, he's the worst.
Someone needs to stop him before he goes out there
and makes the world a far better place, jerk.
Well, hopefully he'll get cancer.
Yeah.
We can only pray.
But don't forget, Raeliens can become immortal.
Damn, what if he is immortal?
Hopefully aliens have given them that technology. We can only pray.
I hope not.
To the aliens.
Important to realize that this is a plural, the singular being Elohah.
Oh.
References to the Elohim can also be found in other ancient
Good
texts.
thing they can prove
example,
it through grammar.
In the writings of the Hindu, Greek, Egyptian, and Amerindian civilizations. We can read even today about the many gods who had human emotions and who lived near or with these human beings.
He got the story, wrong there. Because did he just say that the Christians made it, and then other people based their religions on it?
No, he's saying that it's throughout history there's been all different cultures with references to the same people.
Oh yeah, God's coming from the sky.
Yeah.
Because no one wants something to come out of the dirt. That's just scary.
And also, all religions are kind of connected. They just kind of spread.
Yeah. I really think God's come from the sky because they have to. Because if God didn't come from the sky, he'd either come from the ground, which is scary, or he's coming from the sides, which is average.
Yeah.
You need a god to come from above. That's the only interesting angle.
Well, traditionally, that was the thing. Gods came from the sky and man came from the earth.
Yeah, that's how it has to be.
Yeah.
Man comes from the sides. Zombies come from the earth.
No, man comes from the earth.
Talked to human
Zombies
beings
come from below the earth.
and even had
Oh, the
relations
underworld.
with them.
Or hell, or whatever you want
When
to call
our
it.
scientists created people like ourselves,
Oh, we're back to this
a
gay
feeling
anime
on our planet
character.
became divided. Could we trust human beings?
No.
No. Don't
But there
trust
was a
us.
group
We'll
of
betray you.
scientists
We will kill
who
you
had
and
begun
take
to
all your
deeply
land
love
and
the
your
human
oil.
beings they had made. They wished to give them scientific knowledge
You shouldn't.
so that
You
they would
shouldn't.
be able to communicate as equals.
No.
No, we'll destroy you.
Their love grew so much that this group decided to educate some humans
Idiots.
and reveal
We're far too selfish to ever be trusted. We've proven that
We have proven that.
time
But
and again.
here's the thing. If you came down to Earth and the first person you met was this gay anime character, I would be pretty trusting of the Earthlings. I'm just like, I believe that love
No, I
can
think
dominate
the
in
gay
this
anime
world.
character is one of the aliens.
Oh, wait, so the aliens are gay anime
I
characters?
think so.
Man, I want to go to this planet.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'm gonna fucking Dragon Ball Z the shit out of that place.
the truth that creators and created are exactly the same.
The serpent said unto the woman, Of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden you shall not
This guy has mixed sources. Because on one side he has a believable story about meeting a gay anime alien.
Yeah.
But on the other side he's using a completely unbelievable story known as the Bible.
Nathan's unbiased
die.
opinions.
But let him both know that in the day that you eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as gods. Genesis 3:4.
In other words, you shall be as those you mistook for gods.
Good point.
If you enter
I
this
love following the
laboratory,
Bible literally and then
you
at the
would
last
realise that
second
we are just
changing
like
it to
you.
what you believe.
Oh yeah,
And one
that's,
day you too
that's
will
the
create love.
fundamentalists of religion.
Yeah.
You are just another link in the chain. The eternal cycle of creation continues.
Thanks, Rael.
Thanks, Rael.
You've
Well-
really opened my eyes
To how crazy you and all your followers are.
to how dumb the aliens really were. I believe in him, but I'm not worshipping the aliens because I think they're dumb.
For trusting human beings.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have. We're
No.
not a trustworthy bunch, I would say.
I have to agree with you on that one.
Okay. Well, this has been the first Digital Stowaways commentary. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our iTunes channel? Podcast?
I don't know.
Feed? Whatever. Subscribe.
Review.
Like. Rate. Review.
Follow us on Twitter.
Fuck you.